All right, time now for a Red Sox update, which is brought to you by Jordan's Furniture. Shop Jordan's Furniture now, and it could all be free. Visit Jordans.com. You can count David Ortiz among those urging the Red Sox to sign Xander Bogaerts to a long-term deal before he hits free agency. Ortiz saying this: it would be stupid to let a guy like that go, to be honest with you. I played with Bogey for a long time, and Bogaerts is the perfect player for any organization. He's a good clubhouse guy. He's a hardworking dude. Everybody loves him. You never heard a coin drop about that guy. The Red Sox, I believe they're going to take a moment to sit down and have that conversation with him to keep him around. That's a keeper. I don't want to hear the BS if there's somebody else out there in the market better. I know what I'm getting from Bogaerts. That is why I want Bogaerts. Woo! David Ortiz, I know he's only a special assistant, but they love him down there, so those words have to have some weight. All right, let's bring in John Tomase for this, a little gut reaction to Ortiz saying it would be stupid to let Bogaerts go. We know he's not wrong. We all agree with that, Tomase. But how much weight do these words hold with the Red Sox?
Yeah, so unfortunately, probably not much in the big picture. Obviously, Ortiz is right. This is something that he said in spring training as well, so it's not exactly new. But what I would say to this is think of what David Ortiz meant to the Red Sox in 13, 14, 15, 16, his last year, when he really carried that team, a young team, to the playoffs. You need players like that. And when you're an organization like the Red Sox, you can afford them. Xander Bogaerts is one of those guys. You're not saying spend $300 million on every single player on the roster. You understand there's going to be hard choices to make. Bogaerts is not one of them. That's an easy call. He should be a Red Sox for life.
I'm choosing to read this as, and Trenni makes a great point, special assistant to the front office, David Ortiz, making this point, as if to say, hey, nerds, I know the numbers matter, but I also know what it takes to play in Boston and succeed in Boston and have the kind of success that the fan base expects. And this guy could be a huge part of whatever we do next in that regard. I hope it carries a little bit of weight. I hope Tomase's wrong on that.
Well, if it doesn't, I'll just say this. Like, the Red Sox already look terrible because Bogaerts obviously was offended by whatever they offered him early in the year and wanted to shut down negotiations. But that door was sort of reopened. I think that might be why David Ortiz has said something now. And if, like, you have a guy like David Ortiz who is now calling it stupid to let him go, not just sort of talking about it in spring training, but in the middle of the season, man, they're going to look so bad, Tomase, when they don't bring him back.
Yeah, I mean, no question. You're not going to get any argument from me. And Phil, my only pushback on Ortiz being a member of the organization, that is very much an honorary title. I don't think he has an office on Yawkey Way.
John, he's on the masthead. It's on the internet.
Spending
it doesn't matter to me.
Time breaking down prospects or salary cap or anything like that. He's basically approaching this as a Red Sox fan, which is what he is.